So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes Sony locking big partnerships, Naughty Dog finally moving on from The Last of Us, and the Venom Spider-Man 2 hack. First, yes or no, have you gotten a PlayStation Portal or not? The device has been out for 2 weeks now, and it was sold out, then it came back in. So I'm curious how many of you at this point have gotten a Portal or not. So comment below yes or no if you picked up a PlayStation Portal or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, Venom playable hack. Reading from Push Square, one player desperate to freely roam Marvel Spider-Man 2's depiction of New York as Venom once more has found a relatively unconventional way of doing so. However, we wouldn't go as far as recommending it, requiring intentionally crashing your game during a specific story segment and Nerves of Steel. Vague Marvel Spider-Man 2 spoilers to follow. Redditor Under the Hood 788 outlined their method, which involves reaching a particular cutscene that has players switch to Peter. In fidelity mode, as soon as the screen goes blank while switching, they unplugged their PlayStation 5. Fidelity mode was used as it takes longer for the game to render. Upon reloading the latest save, players get a mission without an objective called Don't Be Scared. What you have to do next, says Under the Hood 788, is go to an unidentified target mission / Talon drone mission and wait a little bit. Then it should change you to Venom. Simply reload and it will put you at night as Venom with crimes against hunters, the Flame, thugs, and even symbiotes. You can even do bases. So this is a better hack than the last one where you couldn't really do anything when you get outside into the city as Venom. Here you can actually do stuff. There's several things that you can do as listed above. I think this will also obviously get patched by Insomniac sometime soon. I really think they don't want you experiencing Venom free roam like this because, again, there's the possibility of them making Venom DLC or a Venom standalone game. So maybe they want you to keep everything for that whole experience of Venom in the city, out in the wild there. They want to keep it for that. We'll see. This hack seems to still be there if you want to try it out on at your own discretion if you guys want to do that. But again, I would personally wait for a Venom solo title to get that full experience. But again, it's there if you want to try it out. Before we get to the next story, we're almost at 100K, guys. So if you enjoyed the video so far and have been enjoying my videos, of course, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so yet, we're almost there. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Naughty Dog moving on from The Last of Us. So this is something that I know a lot of people have wanted, and it looks like this is something we might actually get. Naughty Dog really looks to be making a new IP thanks to a recent statement from Neil Druckmann. He had an interview with EW and was asked about The Last of Us Part 3 and The Last of Us multiplayer or Factions 2. So for the multiplayer side of things, he just stated that they have no update for it, which is really disappointing because, again, this was supposed to be the year for Factions 2 for that game. Hopefully we get something for it early next year, or I'm gonna cope a bit here and hope for something, a teaser of sorts at the Game Awards, but it's probably not gonna be there. As for The Last of Us Part 3, he said this, reading from EW: The Last of Us is obviously a world I love deeply and know our studio and fans do as well, but I have no comment at this moment on the series' future beyond our focus on The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, he says. However, he does confirm we have other projects in the works at Naughty Dog. So the studio has already confirmed they have a new narrative title in the works, but now Neil has made a clear distinction between the new game and the Last of Us series. This new game is not related to the Last of Us series based off this comment. The Naughty Dog studio lineup, as we know it right now, based on confirmation and rumor, it's looking like they have The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, Factions 2, this new IP that could potentially be a sci-fi game, and The Last of Us Part 3 after that. So Last of Us Part 2 Remastered in January, hopefully Factions 2 sometime next year. Honestly, their new IP could even launch next year. At this point, it'll be 4 years since The Last of Us Part 2. That's a lot of time to be developing a game. And then Last of Us Part 3 is looking like a 2027 title, probably. So maybe Last of Us Part 2 and Factions 2 in 2024, new IP in 2025, and Part 3 in 2027. Hopefully, we finally get more clarity from Naughty Dog on what they're doing in 2024, because, man, this silence for years now has been a bit crazy. But you guys let me know if you want a new IP from Naughty Dog, or do you want The Last of Us Part 3 first? Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, Sony locking a big partnership. So recently we talked about Sony locking a partnership with Studio Shift Up, the people behind the upcoming Stellar Blade. They have become Sony's first Korean second-party studio. Second party means studios like Arrowhead Studios, the people behind Helldivers 2. They're not first party, but they're working on Sony IP, which Stellar Blade is now. Just yesterday, we got confirmation that Sony and NC Soft now have a partnership as well. Reading from Eurogamer, Sony and Guild Wars publisher NC Soft have today announced a strategic partnership which aims to expand beyond console and broaden PlayStation's reach to a wider audience. NC Soft's head, Tae Jin Kim and Sony's Jim Ryan signed this partnership with the companies now set to collaborate in various global business fields, including mobile together. While no specifics were mentioned, the two companies stated they are evaluating a range of potential opportunities with an aim to foster strategic synergy. This will include leveraging NCSoft's technological prowess as well as Sony's global leadership in the entertainment field. So NCSoft are the people behind Guild Wars, Lineage, Blade and Soul, Project Triple L, which I'm pretty sure some of you have seen at this point, Project M, which you should be seeing on screen right now, and other titles as well. They are also a Korean-based company, so Sony seems to be targeting that region, and I'm curious, obviously, what comes out of this. We also know that Sony now has also the India Hero Project, like their China Hero Project, to get games out of that region as well. And it's clear that Sony is making moves across different untapped areas to get more games out of there, to get more games developed, to get more studios recognized, to get more games in the world, and of course on their platform and under their umbrella. So let's see what comes out of all of this. Stellar Blade seems to be the first thing that's coming out of all of these partnerships, because NCSoft, they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do over there, and the India Hero Project, those games are still being developed. Stellar Blade seems to be the first thing ready to come out, hopefully sometime soon. But you guys let me know if you're looking forward to Stellar Blade or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Ready for the Blade. If you're excited for Stellar Blade like I am, destroy the comment section with Ready for the Blade, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.